In the year 2020, a lot of sports bettors got into sports card collecting when live sports stopped, so today, as a lifelong sports card collector, I'm gonna try my hand at betting. We're in Las Vegas, let's get to it. Alright, so house rules. $50 max bet today, that's all we're doing. We're going to do it at the MGM machines, so we're probably going to go over to the Aria to start. And last rule, we're going to do just today only. It's tough because today's mainly just baseball. There's some WNBA tonight, but I'm more of an NFL and NBA guy. We're still going to give it a go and work with a pretty small budget because this could be rough. Vegas has an incredible amount of super confident people. It's like, man, you should not be wearing that, and yet you still are. So one thing to note here, I'm definitely not a sharp bettor, so I'm going to do some stuff that you people who know what you're doing at home might just absolutely want to assault me in the comment section for, but try to spare me. I'm trying to learn this, trying to figure it out, so we're going to have some fun and we're going to get into it. Alright, so I'm currently posted up at the sportsbook. So my strategy here, we're going to try to take advantage of the entire slate of MLB games today, which start in a couple hours. It's about noon. I think they start at 2 o'clock. So we're going to get on those, and then seeing how those go, we might do something WNBA or college football tonight. Baseball is so volatile and it's very unpredictable, so it seems like the worst thing to bet on, possibly. But we're going to give it a look. Some of the teams have everything on ice, so they're not even really trying to win. So I'm going to sit here and unpack some numbers, just looking through SportsCenter on my phone and figure out what kind of trends we can see from the series that are currently in play. Alright, so the first game of the day is this Guardian Tigers game. It looked like it was a big toss-up on who was going to win, but neither one of the teams has scored in the first inning over the last 4 games, so I said, hey, let's keep riding that streak. So we're placing a $20 bet on that, and that will pay out $16. Let's do it. Plan today, tentatively, is just strike it rich betting on baseball, and I'm gonna buy some like $500 sneakers. Sounds just like me. Typical behavior. I just got asked today for the 3rd time if I'm a YouTuber, and I answered proudly. I said, oh, yes, I am. But it's funny because the YouTuber in their imagination and what I am could not be more opposite. Like 283 viewers on a good day. So a man who's on his way out just handed me this cash voucher for 83 cents, which is cool because I totally have one of those faces that scream, I need 83 cents. So I'm going to go play a slot machine, and I honestly have no idea how they work. I've never done this before. But while we wait on the games to start, I'm going to go make it rich with 83 cents. Yes, sir. Where are the cheap slots? I have 83 cents. Okay. Could you recommend the best thing to do in here with 83 cents? Alright, finally found it. About to be rich. Alright, for now we're about to cut to the games because we're about to get that kicked off, but I'll be working in the background, so come back to me. So here's a fun one. I accidentally threw away my ticket, just realized it. So now we're back at the Aria, about to go dumpster diving. Where is that trash can? I found it. One better hit now at this point. Alright, so one last minute edition here. And I added a parlay also tacking on the Marlins Pirates, assuming no team scores in the first inning. Just because they haven't done it recently, and I think these games are going to end at the same time. We're at the bottom of the first. We need a couple more out, so fingers crossed here. I need to make my $16. Good news, we actually hit on the first 2, so that paid $53.85 from 25. So now we're going to put 16 that we won from the first parlay in on something else. Alright, here it is. We're doing basically the very same thing, but we're doing it with 2 games parlayed together. Neither team has scored first in the last couple, so we're going to give that a go and just see something that's going to quick hit. Then I also did 3 more. I said that the Red Sox win the first 5 innings and they go under 4.5 total runs. I did this one, which is kind of a long shot, but I said North Carolina State outscores Louisville in the first half, and that the first inning there's 1 run between the Rays and the Blues. And I did this because I did the opposite here, saying that there are no runs with the Rays and the Blues. So these two are linked together. They can't both win, but I figured if I lose this one, maybe this one as a flyer hits. So I was trying to hedge some bets. There's 107 TVs in here, but none of them have this game, so we're monitoring it here. Good news, this one hit too. This one actually paid $32 because I parlayed the two together. So Red Sox and Guardians ended the first quarter on a tie. The best part of this whole thing is everybody going up, cashing out, and they're getting hundreds or thousands of dollars. And I go up there and they're like, here you go, here's your big payout. It's $32.12. All right, this one right here is our first loser of the day, but it's okay. What didn't hit was this first inning run by the Rays. That's all right, because on this slip right here, I said there were no runs. So now if the Padres and White Sox don't score in the first inning, I'll still make another 22-5 from there. So this was a flyer. You got to take them. This is not exactly what I intended to do, but we're going to keep riding this first inning tie thing with these three games. We're going to do a $15 parlay, which is going to potentially pay out $81.65. And then on the Twins and Rockies, I'm going to do a $19 straight bet. That's my remaining balance on this ticket. So we're going to do a straight bet that those guys tied. Which will pay out $18.10. So I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge that these first inning things that I'm hitting a lot of, I'm getting exceptionally lucky. That's just a highly volatile thing to bet on. First inning score, I realize that, I recognize that. But we see a trend, and we're late in the season so much so that a lot of people who don't normally get playing time are actually playing. I didn't recognize half the starting lineup for the Orioles game. So I think that just probably means there's some inexperience. There might be some nerves, people trying to prove themselves, so we're going to keep riding that. But I do kind of expect some regression. Right now we're 4 for 5, and that's not going to hold the rest of the night. I know I said I keep getting lucky, and I really am, but Padres White Sox also hit, so that pays out $32.05. Guys, I want to jump in here real fast while I'm walking over to play some more bets. If you do me a big favor and just like and subscribe to this channel, that would be amazing. All you have to do is just hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and then ring the notification bell so you never miss another video. It's going to allow us to keep making cool videos for you. I was checking in on the Red Sox because I placed this earlier that they would win the first 5 innings and they would score under 4.5, and it looks like that one is on pace for the top of the 5th, so we're going to keep tracking that one. All right, my Red Sox ticket hit too. They won the first 5 innings 2-0, so it stayed under 4.5, and that one hit, so we're going to go cash that one out. It paid $33.65. So I only have 2 outstanding right now. Was the first inning for the 3 games at the 5-10 slate, which are starting right now. And then the first inning, no score for the Rockies game. Nope, just kidding, Yankees and Royals. So we'll see how these go, and then we're going to look at something in the next slate that we can bet on. I'm good, thank you so much. Bad news, boys. Kansas City hit a grand slam, literally a grand slam in the first inning, so that broke both of these. So that grand slam cost me $15 and $19. I'm still up like 74 right now, I think. Check the bottom corner of the screen for an actual total. I'm kind of calculating on a napkin with a pen, but that's where we're at right now. So we'll see. I did some classic first innings because these are hitting pretty quick, one way or the other, you know. I did no runs in the first inning for the Astros and Diamondbacks, no runs for the Athletics and Angels, and then I parlayed those two together. The big question here, did my knowledge of sports cards help me bet? Short answer, probably not. I think I basically got pretty lucky and tried to be pretty methodical in what I did. But since we're out of season, I was betting on some pretty volatile sports that I don't know too much about. I'm not sure that it was really a one-to-one translation. All right, we got some good news. The Angels and Athletics did not score in the first, and neither did the Astros or the Diamondbacks. So it means this one hit, and I parlayed them together. So all these guys hit. Just in case none of you guys have ever done these before, here's how you cash these. You get these in your hand. There's a booth over here where there's a teller at the window. So you hold them real tight, you shake them twice, and bang, it turns into US dollars. I hope that looked cool. I figured it would, I don't know. All right, so conclusion time. We started with $50, and now we have this plus this. And I have these two that I need to go cash when the game ends, but I need to start packing. So we're gonna call it there, up $100. Oh, I just found something that was working for me today, that first inning thing. It's a high risk, high volatility bet, but they were hitting today in my favor. Maybe I had some beginner's luck. Whatever the case, it was a fun experience. I made $100 hitting some bets, but I shot about 70% today. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to watch some more. About to be rich. Nice. That was fun.